Liverpool are making serious noise in the transfer market, and it's far from over. After sealing a jaw-dropping €150 million move for Florian Wirtz, the Reds are now closing in on a top striker to complete what could be one of the boldest attacking overhauls in recent memory. Arne Slot isn't wasting time. With one blockbuster signing already through the door, another could be right behind. Who is the forward on Liverpool's radar? And how close is the deal to being finalised? Before we dive into that, there are more major Liverpool stories unfolding behind the scenes you won't want to miss.
Luis Diaz is now firmly on Barcelona's radar, with the Spanish giants making significant strides towards securing the Colombian winger's signature in what is shaping up to be one of the most talked-about moves of the transfer window. Sources close to the situation reveal that Barcelona are pushing aggressively behind the scenes, intensifying their efforts in recent days as they aim to finalize a deal with Liverpool. While no agreement has been reached yet, the level of activity and urgency from the Catalan club has added real momentum to the situation, and there is growing confidence that the transfer could be completed before the window progresses much further. Barcelona view Diaz as a marquee signing who can inject pace, unpredictability, and attacking flair into their frontline qualities they feel have been lacking in recent seasons. New manager Hansi Flick is believed to be heavily in favor of the move, having identified Diaz as a player who fits both the tactical profile and the intensity needed to restore Barcelona's dominance in Spain and Europe. With the club looking to make bold statements in the early stages of Flick's tenure, Diaz's potential arrival is seen as both symbolic and strategic, a signing that blends market appeal with real footballing quality. The player himself is said to be interested in the move, intrigued by the idea of becoming a key figure at one of the most storied clubs in world football. While he remains committed to Liverpool for the time being, insiders suggest he is not dismissing the prospect of a fresh challenge in La Liga, especially under a new sporting project that promises a central role for him in Barcelona's attacking rebuild. His agents have reportedly been involved in direct conversations with Barcelona officials, helping facilitate progress on the personal terms side of the deal. From Liverpool's perspective, while they are reluctant to lose a player of Diaz's caliber, the club is aware of the increasing noise around the transfer. New manager Arne Slot is in the early stages of shaping his squad, and should the deal be financially favorable, Liverpool could be open to sanctioning the move, particularly if reinvestment opportunities arise elsewhere in the market. As things stand, this potential blockbuster deal is advancing, and fans on both sides are watching closely. With negotiations heating up, all eyes are now on the next steps and whether Barcelona can successfully pull off a deal that could electrify their upcoming season. Liverpool are now on the verge of finalizing the signing of highly rated Hungarian left-back Milos Kerkez, with only the medical tests remaining before the transfer can be completed. In what has been described as a major development behind the scenes, Kerkez's agents have officially arrived in Liverpool to wrap up the final stages of the deal, signaling that the move is entering its decisive phase. Club sources confirm that the agreement between all parties is virtually done, with personal terms agreed and internal paperwork nearly complete. All that stands in the way of confirmation is the player's routine medical assessment, which is expected to take place imminently. At just 20 years old, Kerkez has quickly become one of Europe's standout young fullbacks, earning a reputation for his electric pace, relentless work rate, and willingness to drive forward in attack. Liverpool have been monitoring his progress closely over the past season and are convinced that he fits perfectly into Arne Slot's tactical blueprint for the future. The Dutch manager is understood to have personally approved the move, identifying Kerkez as an ideal candidate to bring freshness, energy, and competition to the left flank. Kerkez's rapid rise across both club and international football has turned heads throughout Europe, with several major clubs showing interest. However, Liverpool acted swiftly and decisively to get ahead of the pack, ensuring that they remained the front runners in securing the young defender's signature. The player himself is said to be excited about the opportunity to join one of England's biggest clubs and is eager to prove himself at the highest level under a new and ambitious manager. Behind the scenes, the mood is upbeat, and club officials are quietly confident that the move will be completed without complications. Preparations for a potential unveiling have already begun, and the club is expected to make the announcement shortly after the medical is completed and final signatures are in place. The addition of Milos Kerkez would mark another important step in Liverpool's broader summer strategy, a calculated and ambitious rebuild designed to support Arne Slot's long-term vision. As anticipation builds around Anfield, fans can expect this to be just one of several major developments in a transfer window that's already showing signs of being bold, proactive, and potentially transformative. Florian Wirtz has officially arrived at Liverpool in what is already being hailed as one of the most sensational signings in the club's recent history. The 21-year-old German midfielder was welcomed to Merseyside earlier today after completing a jaw-dropping €150 million transfer, instantly becoming one of the most expensive players Liverpool have ever signed. Greeted by club officials, teammates, and a media frenzy at Anfield, Wirtz's arrival marks the beginning of a bold new chapter for the Reds under the leadership of Arne Slot. This mega deal has been in the works for weeks, but few anticipated it would move so quickly and decisively. Liverpool moved swiftly to beat out fierce competition from top clubs across Europe, and their determination has now paid off. Florian Wirtz is now a Liverpool player, and excitement across the fanbase is sky-high. His unveiling at the AXA training center was kept low-key for now, but an official presentation is expected in the coming days as Liverpool prepare to showcase their new superstar to the world. Wirtz, who lit up the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen, is widely regarded as one of the most technically gifted and tactically intelligent midfielders of his generation. Known for his vision, precise passing, creativity, and ability to dictate the tempo of the game, he's exactly the type of player Arne Slot is looking to build his new system around. Sources close to the club say Slot personally pushed for Wirtz's signing, convinced that the German international could be the heartbeat of Liverpool's midfield for years to come. Beyond his talent on the pitch, Wirtz brings a sense of ambition and hunger that aligns perfectly with the direction Liverpool are heading. With an eye on reclaiming both domestic and European glory, the club sees Wirtz as a cornerstone in their long-term project. His arrival also sends a clear message: Liverpool are ready to compete at the highest level again, and they are willing to spend big to make it happen. Fans can expect to see Wirtz in preseason action soon, and his integration into the squad is already underway. As he begins training with his new teammates, excitement continues to build. The club is preparing a special welcome event, and the buzz around Anfield hasn't been this electric in years. With Wirtz now wearing the red shirt, all eyes are on how he will shape Liverpool's midfield and ignite a new era at the club. And with other major moves reportedly still in progress, this might only be the beginning of a blockbuster summer for the Reds. Behind the scenes at Anfield, Liverpool are accelerating their efforts to finalize a deal for Alexander Isak, with negotiations now believed to be in the most advanced stage yet. Sources close to the situation suggest that the club has received a green light to move ahead with the transfer, and there is growing confidence within the Liverpool camp that a deal can be completed soon. The move is being driven not only by Liverpool's need for a reliable and technically gifted striker, but also by the player's own strong desire to join the club. Alexander Isak, who has lit up the Premier League with his standout performances, is said to have a deep personal admiration for Liverpool, dating back to his early years. According to multiple reports, the Swedish striker grew up supporting the Reds and has always dreamed of playing under the lights at Anfield. That childhood connection has proven pivotal in recent talks, as Isak has reportedly made it clear to his current club that he views this opportunity as a natural next step in his career. For Liverpool, Isak is seen as a perfect fit for Arne Slot's new vision, a forward who is not only clinical in front of goal but also offers intelligent movement, physical presence, and technical sharpness. With uncertainty surrounding Darwin Núñez's future and the club's push to modernize its attack, Isak is being viewed internally as a marquee signing who could lead the line for years to come. Talks between the two clubs are ongoing, with discussions over personal terms and structure of the deal nearing completion. Liverpool are working diligently behind the scenes to iron out the final details, hoping to move quickly before any rival interest materializes. While no official announcement has been made, insiders say preparations are already underway in case the deal is completed in the coming days. As anticipation builds, fans are beginning to sense that something big is on the horizon. Should Isak join Liverpool, it wouldn't just be a strategic move, it would be a signing fueled by history, ambition, and a shared dream between club and player. With more updates expected soon, this is one developing story every Liverpool supporter will be keeping a close eye on.